to be particularly cold-blooded about. Civilians are taught to fear the infected through propaganda. Nobody even bats an eyelid when the infected are hunted down, and some even cheer for it. That's why reunions choose this place. However, this time, it's not just a civil protest anymore. They have begun to resort to large-scale violence. You know what? Now that I think of it, Arknights never have a story that quite detail the prequel, like the direct prequel to this exact conflict. Like, I really want to have an event or like a short story or something that focus on how Rhode Island like got this plan to begin with, and like how they prepare for like the reunion invasion, so to speak, of Chernobyl. Because we kind of got a glimpse of like the exact prequel to this event over on like operational intelligence and the story in chapter 8. We'll get there when like we get to chapter 8 and like operational intelligence. I think I will go to read operational intelligence after I finish chapter 1 or 2 or chapter 2 on the stream, on the LoreCraft stream. In contrast with you here, Doctor, perhaps Rhode Island situation will improve. Is this also related to me? Both Calcit and Amia has mentioned that you are a cutting-edge homeopathy researcher. But with your memory loss, I doubt whether you'll be of any use again. Yeah, this definitely got fixed. Like, Yosta actually got back and fixed some of the localization, because before this part, I believe that the game told us at this point that we are a neuro doctor or like a neurosurgeon or something, like something medical related. And that's not really the case, because with like if you guys know Arknights lore, you would know that the title doctor that we have is kind of like a title in like a military command rather than like an actual medical doctor, like an actual medical expert. So like this, let's just say that the earlier stories of Arknights, like Yosta make a lot of like mistakes translating some of these. They have of course they have gotten a lot better since then. But like the earlier stories translation just threw a lot of people off, because like one such example was this bit when Yosta localized. Somehow they localized Doctor to be like a neurosurgeon or something, like something very medical related, but Doctor isn't actually a neurosurgeon. Instructor, that's way too harsh. Perhaps you'll be able to master the theories again after some reviewing, just like how you relearn your commanding skills. After all, you are a field commander. To be honest, I've never thought see, a neurology doctor. I think, yeah, like this is the part that I talked about earlier. I think this was referred to as a neurosurgeon, or like a neurophysician, or like something very medical related at this point. Even though like neurology doctor could also mean like PhD, or like someone who studied neurology and not an actual doctor, because doctor is not just referring to physicians. Doctor can also referring to like researchers that have attained like that kind of like diploma. So, but after seeing you, I can somehow understand it. I mean, Rhode Island itself is very similar to your field study. I guess not. I guess they still leave that mistranslation. It's time for your injection. Huh? I told you I'm fine. I don't need treatment yet. You need to get your regular injection to slow your symptoms. Didn't you say you were feeling dizzy? That's not the same condition at all. What if you start having other issues when you're in battle? For the sake of everyone's safety, you have to take care of yourself too. Stop right there. I'm giving you the shot. Ah! Well, this scene kind of hilarious. This is what Rhode Island does. We're looking for a cure to the infection, as well as mitigating the problems associated with the infected. Oh yeah, I kind of remember this. In the anime, they specifically like chose like the Azazel planet to hide in like during like this exact moment. While in the game, they were being ambiguous about whether like the place that Rhode Island stay was Azazel or not. Like they didn't actually say anything here about where they are currently staying. But like in the anime, it was stated specifically to be Azazel Clinic, and Azazel Clinic is actually like Helager's place, if you know him. That's right, it's not enough to only conduct research or only try to resolve conflicts. We must address all the problems surrounding the infected. This is the only way for Rhode Island to give all the infected a chance at survival. We understand them better than most others because we, like them, are also infected. No matter who is involved or what is required, Rhode Island seeks to put an end to the spread of hatred and disease. Doctor, perhaps this will be your calling as well. At least this is my wish. I need some more time to think about this. We will give you plenty of time to let all this sink in. However, the time given to us is scarce. Gather up everyone, we're leaving! Anything could happen on our way to the meeting point. Amiya, the situation in Chernobyl has become very complicated. We can't afford to create extra pressure for the rescue team, but how much time do we have left? 3 hours. After 3 hours, this entire city we could be consumed with a catastrophe. Yeah, I remember this part. Like I got to say, because Arknights essentially telling the story in a visual novel format. So to like somebody who aren't that into like the visual novel format of storytelling, they will be like definitely put off by this kind of storytelling. But I think the use of like CGs and like character sprites and like black screens, like they kind of add to the suspensions. I say back then I first read like this story note and I think, wow, catastrophe, what is that? Like don't get me wrong, like catastrophe is still a very prominent threat in the Arknights world, and it is still like very prominent to like the lore and like how the world of like how the entire Terra continent work. But like compared to the threats we are facing now in the story, it's not that big. It's not that big, to be honest. But back then it was made to be some really big deal, and I really like that. Oh hey, Translator, good to see you there. We found some unknown variables. Notify the others now. We're going after them. I don't know why. Back then, when I saw like the silhouette of like Crown Slayer, I didn't really like that design. Like because everyone else looks so tactical and like so professional, so to say. Crown Slayer just looked like a goon. Like she just looked like an angry teenager, like for lack of a better word. So yeah, I mean this is kind of a test stream because I kind of waste a lot of time in the beginning tweaking some settings and like set the face value rules for the stream. Oh yeah, just now I remember that I only talked about the first rule, that I will not speak Vietnamese or much or at all during these streams. But like the second rule, I have is like if some of you guys would like to know about a particular stories, or like would like me to view a particular story, to take some notes about them, you guys can request me to do that. It's not like I will stick like 100% to the plan. Like I will not just like hard stick to my plan about chronological order of the story, because this stream is kind of educational, I guess. I don't really know like what's to classify these kind of streams. I just do it because I find it interesting and fun to me to do, and fun for me to do. So like if you guys want me to view a certain story, I will do it, no question asked. And yeah, like the third rule is kind of self-explanatory. Copyright issues, internet, I guess. Okay, so like I think this is enough for like the first theory crap. Like not theory crap, sorry, LoreCrafting. Did anything like require me to take notes? I think there is. Maybe I should take note about like the initial rules of like setting up the world of Arknights. Let me put up the note screen real quick. Okay. So first of all, okay, let's see. This is chapter 0. First of all, like the infected people on Terra that is infected with the substance called original. It like crawl, like grow. I think like grow. Yeah, like it like kind of seeps into the bloodstream and organs of parents, and growing like crystals in their bodies. This affect the regulatory systems of the patient, and make the patient's health worsen with various symptoms. Oripathy is the name of this disease. Infected people with this disease cannot be cured completely, at least not now. There hasn't been no. There is not a known method right now. Okay, Rose Island, a pharmaceutical company that are fighting for infected rights, and help them reconnect with society by giving treatment in exchange for their employment. Okay, what else? I think that's enough. There's area and Doberman, but like I will because I think the rule here should be I will note the story related things into like the story related chapters, and then when it comes to the character itself, I will go like I will have like LoreCraft screen that essentially go into the BIOS and then like dissect the BIOS or something. Okay, I think that's kind of good enough, I guess. LoreCraft. Well, okay. Okay, I think that's kind of good for like the first stream. It would be really fucking sucks if like Twitch somehow didn't like save my VOD on this or something. Like if they didn't save my VOD or something, I will be very angry. Because like essentially on all the context of this stream will be kinda lost, and I will essentially have to like do this stream again. What I will regret of this stream if there is not a VOD is the fact that I have to explain all of that again. Don't want to. So yeah, if any of you guys see this stream or the VOD, consider like this is not YouTube, so I cannot say that you like and subscribe, but consider follow this stream and follow my fan page Confidence for like more updates, because I will regularly do this stream, and I will try to stream on Twitch more, because like Twitch just offer a lot of better options compared to Facebook. Okay, see ya.